put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at... So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get the first possession of the game. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
So nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football.
And they got him for the sack. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
You see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher. You can definitely see he can hit that total.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Caught close to the marker, it's Johnson. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. The give from the gun. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Mahoney. Fires to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum, get any confidence early when they turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
So Ohio State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Finds a tight end. Still on his feet, steamrolling the defense. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings it down. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has him set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Got his man. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. He wants to throw here on second down. Using the quick game. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Getting set for the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Boy, they had that last drive. David, but then the mistake just crushed him.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that. Forget about it, move on, play the next one.
Might as well stick with it. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Getting some heat. Still looking on the move. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Now on second down. They're going to run it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
Fires to the right. He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got it. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 1st and goal for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. How about this on 1st and goal to give to the wide receiver? And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. We've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we tailback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense finds itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the returner is stopped. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Swings it out to his running back. Turns it on in midfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. Rides to the back. And he could not get loose on the run. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Back to throw, it's Mahoney. Released to the back. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Boilermakers have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Pressure coming. And into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Snags it on the right. He's at the 10. And it'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buckeye. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Let's go! They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. To the air, it's Mahoney. Complete. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. On the ready.
And you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
On the run, fires downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach is calling timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And here comes the offense on second down. They want to just keep throwing it. Got his man in the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And there is no question they should just keep letting this guy throw the ball. He's 5 for 5 on this drive. They've only run 5 offensive plays, and he's already got him down here by the goal line. Let him keep chucking.
Going up top on first down. Looking to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Boilermaker! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Looking to move it through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings up a second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's looking for a man on second down. Pulls it in on the left. And he's running in the open. Touchdown! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Now to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Back to throw. It's Mahoney. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Boilermakers moving quickly to the line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was... running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might have... He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Oh, he left him grabbing. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man quickly. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Back to pass, it's Mahoney. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Line gets set, first down.
Get set, get set.
He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a huge play. Snags it down the right side. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it first and 10 in plus territory. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye. The 18 unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to throw, it's Mahoney. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Boilermakers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Movement here from the tight end. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Complete to the left. Oh, he goes at the 20. Run out of bounds just before he can get in. They're set up first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, and this defense is taking some punches.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it. Get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. This defense has stood tall 3 straight times. If they stop them again, this could be a huge momentum shift.
Yeah, and listen, you don't care about it.
And they got it. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23.
Man, it's nice when you can buy some space coming out of your own end zone with a nice productive run.
Snap the ball, thinking about, make sure we don't get a safety, and now all of a sudden you've got a drive started. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Dropping back, it's Mahoney. Extending the play. They get enough push, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the silver bullets. Guys flying around, giving great effort, getting...
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Well, this defense has been dominating the opponent all game long. I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes from out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4 downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Try to get it on the ground. The Buckeyes get enough for the 1st down. That conversion sets a tone, but that's also really part of their MO. They're going to go for it on 4th and short.
Yeah, it's a body blow, and it's demoralizing. It's a good point, Reese. When you go for it like that and you go get it, you're essentially telling the opponent, look, you can't stop us. Next time we get in a similar situation, we're going to do the exact same thing, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
And the Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Trying to bully their way in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next to him.
He's got his man. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big... First and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. He'll come out throwing on first down. Open in the middle. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, double the football, let him make some catches and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is picked off. He can be dangerous with the... The running back and leave it with it. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last.
Lofts one high and deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
So how about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the 4th quarter. There is no let-up.
From the gun, the running back has it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Fires to the wide out. Got his man downfield. And he breaks into the open. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play at the center. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Looking to throw, it's Wall. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Georgia Tech pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those rambling ready players. That new regime, I really believe it's a thing. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game.
And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back in his zone. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the Bruins has started. They built a comfortable lead and tried to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And right down the middle. That was going to get him a star mark decided on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, is that just a indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense is sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll make some adjustments. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left side. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got his man on the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls. And
he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. To the air. It's Wall. He's going for the big play. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offense.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.